Sectoral funds are such an exciting category. You get to be a part of an entire theme by buying just one unit of a fund. Let's talk about one such category, that is the Healthcare Fund. I have with me Shibani Kurian, the Senior Executive Vice President with Kotak Mahindra Asset Management Company Limited. Hi Shibani, let's start off first by talking about the Healthcare Fund. What comes under the entire universe of healthcare?
Hi. So if we look at healthcare as a category, the category itself has become extremely diverse and large. So when we think of healthcare, we have segments such as the US generics players, you have the domestic formulations business, CDMO, which is contract development and manufacturing. You have API, hospitals, diagnostics, and even health insurance players. Now, what we've seen is that in India, if you look at healthcare expenditure as a percentage of GDP, that remains extremely low at about 3% of GDP. However, healthcare expenditure rises as per capita income grows, and therefore expectation is that over a period of time, healthcare expenditure itself should start rising, which provides opportunity in the sector. Secondly, with changing demographic profile, with changing lifestyles, the kind of diseases that we are now encountering are becoming more and more chronic, and therefore that requires specialty pharmaceutical and healthcare intervention. And hence we believe that this is a structural sector. Its sector itself is becoming bigger, diverse, and different opportunity sets which are present for investors to look at.
So considering it's so diverse, how does the Kotak Healthcare Fund try to find opportunities within the space?
India itself has a very, very dominant position where global generics business, for instance, is concerned. So almost 20% of global generic drugs come from India. However, Indian companies themselves are evolving and moving up the value chain, looking at more specialty and specialty pharma and drug opportunities, API manufacturing, CDMO and the like. This fund, the Kotak Healthcare Fund, looks at investing across pharmaceuticals, healthcare and allied sector. The fund looks at companies more bottom-up in nature. We have an internal model that we use, which is called the business management and valuation model, where we identify companies which will have long runway for growth, good quality managements, but trading at attractive valuation.
Now, it is a sectoral fund, so it does carry a certain amount of risk with it. What would be your advice as to the kind of investors who should consider investing in this fund?
Absolutely. One should use or look at the pharmaceutical healthcare opportunity and the space, and specifically the Kotak Healthcare Fund, as a dose of diversification in their overall portfolio. Yeah. Therefore, look at the fund from a long-term perspective. We look at or we suggest an investment horizon which should be at least 5 years, because that's the runway that you need to reap the benefits of the healthcare opportunity set that is present in India today.
Thank you, Shibani, for that.
Thank you.
Well, that, of course, is the word coming in on advice and how you should consider investing in sectoral funds. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned to Kotak Mutual Fund.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.